on Nova 100.
Oh, well, good morning, everybody. She is cold.
It's freezing. It's inappropriately cold, Melbourne.
It's inappropriate.
It's just like, it's just not, it's...
I know,
just
so
like
cold.
Guys, we've had a good run.
But
Cold.
it's cold because it's going to be blue skies. Like, it was beautiful outside yesterday.
Oh, here we go. Grant Daniel's back in the weather wagon. Is that
Oh,
what?
sorry, I thought we were talking about the weather.
No, we were. No, just you get...
You start with the weather, and any time I add in a comment...
No. I'm just having fun about you being an expert in the weather. That's all.
Okay.
She's a retired expert.
Retired.
She is. So it's the cloud cover.
No, it's the lack of clouds.
Lack of clouds.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
I've annoyed her now.
Yeah.
I can tell.
No, it's fine. It's just the same gag every morning. It's
I know,
fine.
so, yeah,
Do you want to?
It is the same gag every morning.
I'm not going to say anything.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. Play a song. It's frosty in here like it is outside. Play a song, Jase.
Do you want to cuddle?
No, don't you dare touch me.
It's icy!
2 degrees at my place.
In here?
when I got- no, much colder. 2 degrees at my place when I got up. The heater couldn't keep up.
I slept with the heater on all night.
Do you have, because you got the electric blanket and you got the, what's the new one called?
Grounding sheets.
Do they counteract? Can they both be on at
I've
the
got
same time?
news. I've taken the electric blanket off for the grounding sheet because I haven't got enough plugs to plug them all in. I need a power board.
They couldn't operate at once anyway, could
Surely not. There'd be a fire in the bed.
I don't think you want all those wires going to your bed, mate. That can't be safe.
they? Yeah, bad idea.
Yeah.
Just might need an old school rug.
Do people still use
Probably, if it's me, yeah. What?
what do you call them? The hot water bottles?
I've got one.
Yeah, people would. Yeah, I think so. Not with an electric blanket.
No, do not do that.
They're sensational when you're sick.
I was trying to explain to the kids yesterday about a waterbed. Their minds were blown. What do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, it's like you just float.
People would still have them, wouldn't they? Can you still buy them?
I
Yeah.
think so. We spoke to a waterbed
They're actually
guy.
very good for
Backs?
yeah,
Or
people
not.
with and people with injuries.
It's
and,
very hard to get in and out of them, though, isn't it?
Question:
No idea. I've never slept in one.
can you warm up the water?
Oh,
You
so
know,
it's like a spa bed.
Well, just like so. Then that way it'd be like you're in the womb. I think that's what it's supposed to recreate.
Don't know. I don't have one.
Oh, it's going to be a fun morning.
I gotta go.
Paul's a lucky man. Sabrina Carpenter. Let's get into it. This is Nova. Morning, everyone. Sabrina Carpenter. Just gone 6:06. You are on Nova 100.
Can you paint a picture?
It is Jason, Lauren, Clint here as well. Yeah, Loz, what are we...
He's going to be out there all morning.
So,
We've got a claw machine. It was the one thing we wanted when we started. We wanted
a skill
claw
tester.
machine. Yeah, a skill tester with merch in it.
They were like,
so
do
we
you guys,
finally got it.
Do you guys want a qualified production team? We're like, yeah. But we want a skill tester.
We want a couch and we want a skill tester. So we got a skill tester after, how long have we been here? A year and
a bit.
Year and
Yeah.
a bit. And I'm not sure. Someone's tried to put the merch in the skill tester, and the first thing, how did the hat get there? There's a hat wedged in the hole,
Yeah.
but it hasn't fallen down the hole, so it's
Yeah.
disabled the claw.
It's like when you see the news stories of the babies getting stuck in the skill tester.
Yes.
Brody, be careful. Executive producer, Brody, be careful because you might get stuck.
So he's now trying to go up through the hole. Oh, there he is. He's trying to go up through the hole to get the hat out.
I've got a coat hanger attached to my hand, which has formed a hook, which is trying to pull on the hat to come down through the latch.
Now, there is a key to open the skill
Where's the
tester,
key?
but producer Jase or Brody, where's the key?
Our colleague Nate has the key, and he's on holiday in the Philippines.
He got the key in
Did
the
he take it
Philippines.
with him?
Yeah, I believe he has the key with him. In the
And what
Philippines.
if we had a
That's
baby
handy.
stuck in there right now?
I know. The
Fire
CFA.
brigade.
Brody,
You
have
have
we
to
got
call
a
the fire
baby stuck
brigade.
in there?
Now, what? Just for everyone playing at home, this is for our guests when they come in and they can have a hoon on it, right?
Well, they
Yeah,
can't
just
because the
no.
claw's disabled.
No, that's right. It's full of merch.
Okay.
So we didn't try to see if the merch fit in the claw or down the hole.
No,
on the field.
no.
There's some good things in there. Some
Is there,
drink
like-
bottles and some socks and some.
Oh, drink bottle's going to get stuck for sure.
Yeah.
That'll
Do you know
have
when
to
I
get
went to
stuck, yeah.
Tokyo, there's like there are claw machine venues that are like 5 stories high just of claw machines.
Really?
Have you ever seen those in Japan?
No.
They're like no.
Oh, the hat's out!
the
We
hat's
got the
out.
hat! Play the Mexican
So does
music.
it work
Hang on. It's so
Operating the
broken.
claw.
Oh, here we go. Go again, bro. It's all right. Let's see if he picks anything up.
Yes, it's working.
He's got the
you got
socks.
some. Oh,
No. Is it true that you can control the grip
Yes.
strength to make it stronger or weaker?
Yes, you can, and ours is very weak.
Well, ours should be strong. We want the people to get
Exactly. Because remember, my son Hudson sold all these Pokemon cards and bought a skill tester. And
that's right.
the guy said when he bought it off him,
We can control it.
yeah, he goes, at the moment it's set for 1 in every 35 people.
Go for
win.
the. Is that a hair scrunchie in it?
Yeah,
Who
we go.
says that?
Go for the hair
But
scrunchie.
that's not our merch. Who's put their hair scrunchie in there?
Some birds just put their hair scrunchie in it.
I think it fell out when she was filling the machine.
Has he got it?
Nah.
Weak claw.
But we need to make it. We need to make it stronger
strong
because, like,
claw.
next time Ed Sheeran
How
comes
do
in,
that-
we want him leaving
Oh,
in
yeah.
a Nova bucket hat.
Yeah.
How do the kids get stuck in those things?
Well,
it
it must be bigger than that because that's a small hole.
You used to be able to crawl up through the prize chute.
Oh, through the hole.
Yeah, through the hole.
Through the chute.
Yep.
Okay.
So you reckon it's 1 every 35, not
Yeah,
like the actual grip strength? It's got nothing to do with skill.
You set for how many like claw attempts until you get a winner, and then if you watch it, the claw's really like it's weak.
We should put a large amount of money in there and get a listener to win it all.
That's not bad. Great for radio.
Yeah,
Oh
great.
my God, Brody's
Brody's
shaking the
shaking
claw
it.
machine.
Don't shake the machine. It's just gone 6:09.
Oh my God, if
Don't
he breaks
break it.
that, imagine if all the glass breaks.
Still to come this morning, your chance to win your way to Bruno Mars in Las Vegas. Plus, we've got $5,000 up for grabs as well. This is Nova. Good morning. Talking budget a little bit later on.
Oh, state budget.
State budget.
State budget day.
What
Get
are some of
excited.
the benefits people get from the state budget?
Well, for instance, the
Better footpaths.
free travel, the free public transport
Oh,
For
for
people
kids,
under 18,
which
yeah.
is coming
That's a
out.
good one.
There's that, but there's also a bit of controversy about state parliament today. We're going to get to a bit later, but there's going to be a mass protest involving Victorian farmers about the fire services levy, which is being
It's
imposed.
going to
The
cause.
farmers are having a hard time in Victoria.
Oh, exactly.
I feel for the farmers.
We're going to catch up with one later in the show, but it is going to cause a bit of heartache around the city traffic-wise today, so be aware of that.
But first, I love a steak night. Actually, we all love a steak night, don't we?
Love it.
Yeah, and they're like, there's good steak nights, and then there's the steak nights, which is like the crazy run-out sale where they're just trying to get rid of.
Oh, yeah.
But
Jace
not the good
always
kind of
asks me
steak.
what sort of steak do they serve at
The
your
cut.
steak night, but I don't know.
See, I don't mind a rump if it's done right.
Right.
Because what's a steak night? It's like $25.
About
steak and
25.
chips. 20, 25.
If you're anything above 30, it's not a true steak night, is it?
I love.
It's a bit spenny.
Because it's meant to be good value. It's like a special.
Yeah.
So normally what, 35, and then steak nights 25.
With about 4 or 5 pieces of rocket on the side.
And it's their way of offloading the overstock.
Well, that's
You know.
what you say.
Well, no, that's
but-
what I was saying. Some dodgy places do that, but most places it's pretty good.
Just
now,
order
'cause
it
It's
in.
very competitive.
You know what I like? Having options, not for steak night, because I get, you know, it's cheap anyway, but when you go to a pub and you get options for sides.
Well, the potato can lift the steak. You know, chips are pretty stock standard, but
Yep.
if you get a potato gratin or a scallop potato, are they the same, by the way?
Yeah, pretty
Are
much.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
one's just a French name, I think.
It can really lift the dish. Do you
East
agree?
Boundary.
They're not serving up potato
No,
gratin
no.
at
Yeah,
steak night.
Yeah, some.
East
Is it
Boundary.
steak night chips and salad?
Well, steak night's normally set, but East Boundary, like you pick your steak, then you can go the potato.
Gratin.
Right,
Oh, but that's on a normal night.
then you can get the
Or a
broccolini
mash,
or the
a
No,
salad.
but I don't
Yeah.
think they do that on because steak night. They're just trying to pump them
It's
all.
mass,
Get them
yeah.
out. Get them out.
Chips and salad.
Yum.
The reason I raise it is because last night, Andrew Dillon, the AFL boss, God love him, he was courting 4 coaches. Well, not courting them.
Now,
he
I
was
saw this.
he was asking them for feedback about the health of the game or the state of the game.
But was he at the Builder's Arms in Fitzroy?
Yes,
great pub.
Is it a good
It's
steak
a
night?
great pub.
$25 steak night there, right? Now,
Was it just the 5 of
in
them?
attendance, Brad Scott,
Mm-hmm.
of course, the Essendon coach, Alastair Clarkson from North Melbourne, Simon Goodwin, the Melbourne coach, and Chris Scott, who is the Geelong coach.
Was Laura Kane there?
Laura Kane
Was there? So it wasn't just the
A
boys.
meeting of the minds.
That's good.
Basically, he's after feedback on, as I say, the health of the game, but
Yeah.
a whole myriad of issues, including match review panel and soft cap and rah, rah, rah.
If he's taking you for a steak night, though, like he's taking you to the cheap steak night, you'd be going up the wine list and getting the good reds, wouldn't you? On the
You have
boss,
to.
the boss is paying.
The AFL, I mean, they're raking in the cash these days.
like-
I would have wanted an invite to, buddy, what's our favourite place in the city? Maison Batard.
Oh, you reckon he should have gone?
Oh, he should have gone.
More bougie.
Yeah.
You know what'll get you? Sides. Like the price of sides will get you.
Yeah, they can add up.
We went out for breakfast the other day and it's like, I'll just grab a side of bacon. There's a... it's like
$7?
Yeah.
And the
then it's
rest?
like, I don't need enough bacon for the table.
Oh, what,
do
you get bacon with your steak?
No. Just like we went out for brekkie, but I'm just saying when you order sides and stuff, you chuck on hash browns. There's 12.
Do you know what's good value? The broccolini's always good value.
Yeah. When they did little roasted almonds.
Oh, yeah.
At steak night or with breakfast, are you having broccolini?
Oh, you can go both,
Yeah, I don't
depending
mind a
on
bit
the
of broccolini
venue.
at breakfast.
Depending on the venue.
With a
You
side
reckon?
of 8 deep fried hash browns.
Where do you reckon is the best steak night in Melbourne, Clint? You are a regular at steak nights.
I am. I'm a regular at Union House in Richmond.
Do they do what night's
Wednesday
their
night,
steak night?
we
Wednesday.
must go.
Did you know Moby, our production guy? I don't think it's an official website.
He
But
follows the steak
he
nights.
runs a group like Steak Night.
Do you run it?
What, you got an Excel spreadsheet?
I don't run it, but we've got a little WhatsApp going on. Jiz is involved.
Okay, so give us your top three.
Some highlights.
I'll say producer. Just.
Or I need to break out the spreadsheet, but there's
Just
definitely
go rogue. Have a guess.
Yeah.
there's a few. There's a good one in Q. The lazy
Close
dog.
Q or
The
the
skin-
far Q? Was it?
What?
Sorry,
You
what?
know, the
Sorry?
other side of Q.
Is that the skinny
I
dog?
need to consult the spreadsheet. Bear with me on the other side of the break.
To find the dump button.
Oh,
then.
he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to reveal.
Oh,
case
he's
he gets
hooking
it.
us.
Yeah, no.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll go to
Are
a
you
break.
serious? You can't tell us. You need to consult the spreadsheet.
Oh, he's
Is it
very-
that formal? Oh,
We've
Jesus
We've
got
done
the
a lot of steak
spreadsheet.
nights. There's a top 3, but we've got to go by the ratings.
Here we go.
We've got the
Here we go,
average
Jiz.
ratings for all of them.
It's his time to shine.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go to a break.
Oh.
We'll check your latest in news.
Okay.
And then we'll reveal the top 3 best steak nights in Melbourne.
According to producer Jez and
I've
Moby.
been to
How
that
many in
one
the group?
Q.
Oh, have you? What
Yeah.
part of Q was it in?
It was in far.
Oh, the far part, yeah.
Yeah.
How many in the group,
The
Moby?
skinny dog.
It fluctuates, but there's about maybe 6 to 8.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 500.
There's a lineup to get in.
Melbourne's best steak night. We'll find out where it sits
As
on the list.
judged by 6 to 8 people in Melbourne.
Can we add a few listeners to it?
We'll go there next. Yeah, 13 24 10 if you want to throw in your
It'll
2
be on
cents.
the WhatsApp.
Best steak night in Melbourne. Give us a ring. Hey, we mentioned before the break, one of our production team, Moby, takes his job very serious. Not this one, the one he does during the week.
No, not this one.
Absolutely not. Him and a large contingent of steak eaters have got together in Melbourne and put together Melbourne's best steak night list. Moby, can we go through the criteria, please?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly just about the steak itself.
Okay.
Right.
Now, there's 6 to 8 people in this steak night judging circle.
Yep.
So, there's, steak and sides. Is that what you judge it on?
Look, the sides matter, but the most important
Okay.
part is the steak.
And do you
However,
just- do you
good
just-
sides will
Yep.
go a long way in the points.
Sauce? What about the sauce?
Oh yeah, sauce is
Or the-
factored in.
the jus.
It's about the whole package.
So what's
for a steak.
factored in? The sauce?
Yep. So you got the sides. You know, how good is the salad, chips, sauce? Sauce is up to the individual, but it's very important, and it's got to be good.
13 24 10 if you know where the best steak night in Melbourne is. But according to our experts,
Oh, our list.
of which we haven't had any contribution to, but
Do you
we'll claim
award
it.
hats? Like chef hats? Michelin stars?
No.
They award steak knives.
No, there's no uniform for steak night.
Okay, so coming in third place in Melbourne, which pub?
Oh, third place, I'm going to give that to it's Turf Bar. It's a fantastic steak night, and it comes in at the cheapest of all of our steak nights. It's in the city, and
Where is it? In the CBD.
it's in the CBD.
Yeah, but it'll cost you $50
yeah,
for
parking.
parking.
Exactly. Put that in your chart.
What's it called? Turf Bar.
Turf Bar, yes. It
How
was,
much?
I believe it was $21 or $22.
That's
for
a cheap steak night.
Yep, for the steak, and it was a good steak for that
Okay.
price.
All right.
Okay.
Number two.
Number 2.
Number 2, I'm going to give that to Bonnie Bar, which is out in Fitzroy, I believe. Bonnie Bar had pretty good steak. It came pre-sliced, the steak, which is a little bit controversial.
I don't mind a pre-sliced
I don't-
steak.
Yeah,
If it's a big
bougie,
ribeye or
yeah.
something.
However, one of the selling points for Bonnie Bar was, in fact, that it did come with bottomless fries.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, well, that's like what the French restaurants
Jeez, that's
do.
good. The
That's
Fritz.
strong.
If you go to a lot of French restaurants, and
They just keep bringing them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very strong bottomless
any of
fries
these-
added a lot to that. Normally, the sides are not a big factor, but that definitely brought
How
it up a
much
few
was it?
points. I think that was mid-price. I think it was about 25 or 26.
You gotta take more notes, bro.
Number one. No, he doesn't. The number one steak night here in Melbourne. What do you got?
I got a tie.
All right.
Do you want me to just pick one?
No. Give us the tie.
All right, cool. So the OG number one was one called the Oxford Scholar in the city.
I've heard of
That
it.
is across the road from RMIT, and that is the reason I failed university because
you
I
spent some time there.
all my time with Nick
yeah.
Carr and Gemma
the lecturer.
Sanson at the Oxford.
Did you have any
Tavern.
steaks?
And the lecturer used to drink there too.
Any steaks over your time?
No,
then liquid
we were
form.
never there at night. We were during the day.
Okay, fair.
We'd roll out of there at about 4 p.m.
Oxford Scholar was our original number one,
Yes.
holding the position for the longest time as well, which was probably a couple of years. However, it has been dethroned recently by Mount Erica Hotel.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good.
Very strong. Hard to
Great
get a table
hotel.
at the Mount Erica.
Why is it so good?
It's very
It's just
popular.
great.
It's
a
just
cool
a good
pub.
steak.
Do you know what? It also has good ambiance.
Which night is steak night there?
Tonight.
Tonight.
It's mostly Tuesday, but
You're kidding me.
exceptions can be made for a Wednesday if the place looks good. Bonnie Bar is a Wednesday steak night.
Sorry, your exceptions, do you mean?
Oh, your
As in-
exceptions. What night is steak night at the Mount Erica? Tonight.
I think it's Tuesday.
Right. So
No,
it's not
he's-
just at the
he's
same...
talking like he's an actual steak night judge.
I know.
Like a formal official.
I know. I hope he gets a spot on MasterChef. He'll walk in, watch all the
Yeah.
chefs like, who's that?
He'll be like, but how much is
Oh
it?
my God, it's Moby!
They know
Well done,
every,
Mopes.
They
Well
know
done.
every chef that walks in that door, don't they?
Oxford Scholar in the city is strong. It's had a reno since I was there.
Well,
too.
there you go. Number one steak restaurant in Melbourne. Enjoy. It is just gone 23-7. Here's Benson Boone. I booked I'm in the process of booking a chimney sweep.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was having a look around yesterday. 'cause I
You're
wanna
worried
get the
about the
fireplace.
possums?
I heard one in the roof last night.
They're noisy little things
Yeah,
too.
they are.
possums.
Now they're in. They won't leave, will they?
Well, especially
Yeah,
your
they
place
will.
because
Yeah.
you've got
No, you-
such a lot of roof.
Well,
But
they
you
just
can
come
get
and go.
these. No. You can get these things that you plug into the wall, and my nan bought me one when I had a issue with a possum eating my tree, and the possum never came back.
What's it like?
I don't
Go
know,
on
it
those
sets
fly
out
zappers.
something. No, it just sends out some signal to the possums not to come back. That doesn't affect us.
I always wonder, are they really sending something out?
I'm telling you right now, I never saw that possum again, and our trees fully flourished and grew back. We had on our fence line, the trees were balding because the possums were walking along and eating on the fence line.
I must buy the machine.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? Is the machine real, Brody?
No, the machine's real.
100%. My grandfather gets these possums and then he spray paints them with pink spray paint so he knows if it's the same possum that's returned. And then, he drives it across a river because if you don't cross over water, they will come back. So he drives them across the river, drops them off, and if he knows it comes back, it's got pink on it.
Yeah. No, but the machine works and it won't
That's
come
a
back.
lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
When you say spray paint's it like a full paint job or just a little dot?
Just a little dot on its bottom.
How does he transport them? Just chucks them in the car or in a cage?
That's a
or-
glove job.
In a cage.
In a cage.
Well, you know,
a
if
possum
you have a
cage.
possum in your roof and the possum man comes, what's the possum man song?
Is it your dad, Peter? Is your dad Peter the Possum
Your
Man?
dad's Peter the Possum Man.
Yeah,
It's
but
Peter
they
the
get them out of
Possum
your
Man.
roof, but they're not allowed to relocate them further than like 50 metres from your house or something. So they often just put them in the tray out the front and then you're like, oh,
Well, that's easy.
it's going to come
The
back.
possum be laughing.
Yeah.
Remember I had the rats in the roof?
Oh, rats can go.
And I had to pay a guy to come out and take the rats out. It was
How
Christmas
big were
Eve.
the rats?
Decent size, right? So they came
What?
out.
That you only realised you had them on Christmas Eve?
No. So in the lead up to Christmas, I could hear them crawling in the roof.
Yeah.
And so we paid this guy, he comes out, he puts the bait in, and he goes, normally they eat the bait and then they bugger off somewhere else to
They
die.
walk across it.
Well, no, this time they died in the roof. So it was
Ew.
Christmas Eve, I could smell them. So I had to get him to come out. $250 per rat, and he put them in our wheelie bin.
Per rat.
The rats.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're-
$750 all up a cost.
So there were only 3 rats.
Put them in our wheelie bin.
We had in the roof of our house, we put like this big thing of dog food I'd ordered and I'd accidentally got 2 delivered. They were like 6 kilos of dog food or something. We just
Lot
put
of
it in
dog
the
food.
in the attic or in the roof at my old house. And the rats got into it. And when we didn't realise, we forgot we'd put it there. And the guy came and he's like, there are the fattest rats just rolling around because they'd been eating all the dog food.
It's like a buffet.
It was like dry food.
They
in
just
a
go
big
back
bag.
whenever they wanted.
Yeah.
You're lucky they didn't tell their rat
They were like the
friends.
size of possums.
Yeah.
So you didn't really have to catch them. They were just there with belly aches because they'd eaten too much.
So what's the moral here? I need to get in the roof, catch the...
No, get the thing my Nana Marg suggested.
I'll get the thing
and
Nana
they all
Marg.
clear out.
Should I paint it first? So I know it's the,
Pink
if it
spray
comes back,
paint?
pink
No,
spray.
you don't need to paint it.
Okay.
But I would get a chimney sweep before you light the fire if you think there's a possum in it.
Oh, no, the two were unrelated.
Oh.
Possum in the roof.
Oh, not possum in the chimney.
No.
Are you seriously telling me you're gonna have an open fire?
Yeah.
You
What do you
cutting
mean?
wood?
The Queenslander.
No, God, no. I'll buy it from the server.
Oh, from 7-Eleven.
It's really
Get
hard
it from
to
Shell
store
Red Express, thank you.
otherwise.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to store.
Can you
it.
imagine old mate here with his axe out the
Well,
front?
you've got a shed with
chopping
nothing
wood?
in it. So
I was
you
a
can
little
store the wood
pyro
in
growing
there.
up.
Oh, were you?
You were
Yeah.
what? A pirate?
Little pyro growing up.
Arr, let's have a fire.
Pyro.
Arr.
I love an open fire. There is something
Oh,
really
yeah.
just special about
You
it.
can't be
in
doing
winter.
mushrooms in... no,
What do you mean?
marshmallow.
No beef Wellington.
Oh, that's the wrong
No,
night, bro.
marshmallows. You can't be doing it.
Oh, we thought we were coming over for marshmallows, and now he's serving us mushrooms.
Our number is 13 24 10. I want to know, not just tradies, anybody out there listening, does your partner give you pocket money
Oh, like one person.
in the relationships running the bills,
Yeah.
and the other person gets their little allowance?
Or are you? Because I know some couples that the income all comes together, but then they get just like a no questions asked allowance.
Oh, what, they just split? You spend
Well,
it on what?
No. So most of the money goes in the pool, but then they get like a couple $100 a week that's just like whatever you want.
13 24
No
10.
questions asked.
Entertainment money.
And
Are
can
you
save
getting
it
an
up.
allowance from your partner? Give us a ring. 13 24 10 to join us. Hey, going to be a lot of dramas traffic-wise in the city today. We'll get to that after 7 this morning. First, though, big day.
State budget day.
Do you get as excited about this as election day?
Do you know how they do it? So they do a big lockup with all the journalists. So the journalists go into a big room and they get handed the budget in full, and they just pour through it and find the highlights.
Oh.
And
Why do
then-
they need to be in a room
And then
all
at
together?
4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something, it's released to the public, and by which time they've sort of sifted through and found all the nuggets of gold in there.
And they burn the white smoke if it's a good budget.
Yeah, I know.
But why don't they just send it and say, fend for yourselves, work it out, guys?
Yeah.
Or they want to put their spin on
It
it.
has to be a bit of drama involved.
Embargo.
So, what's in store for Victorians, you ask? $31 billion in health
Hang
is the
on.
centrepiece of the budget.
I thought it wasn't released till 4 o'clock.
Well, there's always a leak or two. They
But
always...
have the journos been in a room yet?
No, they go in, I
Oh.
think it's sometime late this morning.
Well, why would you say yes to going in the room? We've got the paperwork.
We already know.
Well, no, so the government will drip feed a few highlights.
Oh,
Just
right,
to look
okay.
like heroes. Including a $9.3 billion boost for hospitals. Other bits and pieces
that's
include
good.
some free public transport, as I said, for kids or those under 18.
You love a lock-in. You going along?
Oh, not that kind of lock-in.
Gotcha.
No.
I mean, does this affect what we pay for our home loans?
No,
That's
the Reserve
that's
Bank of
expected
Australia.
today, though.
What about rates?
The RBA, that's local council, is rates.
So will we...
So it's the wrong tier of
Oh, that's not
government.
today either?
No, no,
Okay. What about...
I don't think you're going to be keen for the lock-in. Should we
No, I'm
send
not
Lauren?
going.
Oh, my God, that'd be amazing.
Do you want to talk separation of powers?
Well, what
local
else does
government,
it do?
state government, federal
No,
government?
thanks. I majored in politics, Clint. Let's not forget that. So hang on. What does it do? They're going to put some money into hospitals?
Yeah, it's like
What else?
it's like health, education, public
Gotcha.
transport, all the things state government look after.
Oh.
Still not keen to go?
No, I'm not going.
Gotcha. Hey, I want to talk budgets closer to home. 13, 24, 10.
Household budgets.
Yeah, does your partner have you on a budget dash allowance?
Well, I think everyone's on a budget at the
Absolutely.
moment, right?
We were
I've-
going through ours on the weekend, and it's like...
Yeah,
oh,
everyone's on a budget.
Okay. Can I just ask both of you, because I'm the single guy here. Jase, in your house, who's the treasurer?
Yeah, we're both terrible with money.
But surely someone has the keys to the safe.
No, we both do
Really?
different jobs.
That's interesting.
She'll do mortgage repayments. I might do little bills.
Lauren, to you, are you the treasurer?
We're 50-50. Well, no, we're not 50. I do the householdy stuff. I have to
yeah.
manage that.
Yeah,
And then Paul does the...
big picture.
I don't know how this works. He does the fun.
Oh.
So he has to like manage the
Have you got
expenses
a-
for
have you got a slush
holidays.
fund
I do
for
the
fun?
holidays.
So he
Yeah,
does
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that,
That's a good
right?
job.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
great
the one
fun.
that's like, oh, we've got another rates bill, another water bill.
Oh,
We've got
boring.
like I just have to stay across that. But then I demand what we do with the fun, but he has to go and do it.
Question.
Okay, that's good.
Like I'm like, I
So you
want to
still
go.
got a bit of...
Do you ever look over what each other's spending as their little fun money?
No. No, we don't pull each other up. Or sometimes. I don't know how many racehorses he's got. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
He sometimes
got a few.
tells me people buy them under his name. I just bit my tongue. That's I'm allergic. I am to horse racing.
Name.
Oh, I bit my
You
tongue.
look like Liz Smiley then when she
Ow.
teeth extra.
13 24 10. It's got a great
People
taste of
buy
really
horses
large.
under his name.
13 24 10. Does your partner give you an allowance?
Oh, yeah, right.
Rabia, good
Rabia?
morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Rabia. What's the go? How's it work at your joint?
All right, so we both get our own pay,
Yep.
but then there's an Excel spreadsheet that has my expenses and my partner's expenses, and it's got literally to the dollar where all our money goes to, and then he gives me the allowance per fortnight.
What for fun
Because I'm
stuff? Do you have
shopping.
a fun allowance?
And do you have to reveal?
Yes.
Do you have to reveal what the fun allowance is used for?
Nah, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. See, my friends are
That's
like
what
that.
I
They're
want.
saving for a house, so they've got their savings and their budget, and then they
Right.
both give themselves, I don't know how much it is, a week or a month,
that's
and it's
do what
like
you want.
no questions
So,
asked.
Rabia,
What about if he runs out of money on Wednesday? Can he come back and be like, "Hey, can I?
I don't think so.
Oh, you can't go
That's-
back to the well.
No, not unless it's a
Can-
household
can I
expense.
just ask-
Babe, can I borrow some money?"
Rabia,
You got to save up your
Yeah.
allowance.
we know that inflation is biting really hard. Have you had to have a meeting recently to ask for more money given inflation?
Oh, look, at the end of the day, I just spend,
Oh.
Yeah, good.
and then I get the talking after.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Rabia, what do you
think that's
what
a future me problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
right.
just
Yeah.
do it.
Rabia, what
And
are you
then
spending your allowance on?
Look, it can vary. It can go between lots of like makeup or food. A
Yeah.
lot of the time, it's
Oh,
like
food has to come under the allowance.
Well, fun food if you're
oh,
going
like
out, you know.
going out.
I told you there's that shop in Brisbane that's called Petrol, and it's a ladies' fashion shop, and they called it Petrol, so that's what it comes up on the receipt.
Oh my God, no. There's another one in the Docklands. I read an article about it the other day. It went viral last week, and it's got a really naughty name, but it's just a bar, and all these men are getting in trouble. But people are posting it, and the bar's gone like viral. It's getting all this amazing PR about it.
We must go.
Hey,
Did I not send that to you, Producer Brody, the other day?
Rabia, I'm going to chuck you a $200 glue voucher. So there you go. That can add to the allowance.
Don't tell him and don't
Yeah.
split it.
No, don't tell him.
And the hubby will never know.
No.
Discover the new glue
You're
store
funny, Rabia.
at Emporium. There you
He'll
go.
think you've got a sugar daddy when you come home in a new outfit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who paid for that? Oh,
Don't you worry, it's out of my allowance.
Don't worry about it.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to a very chilly Tuesday. Hey, coming up this hour, when you hear us play Bruno Mars and Rosé, Pata, give us a ring, and you will go on the standby list to go to Vegas and see the most listened to artist in the world, Bruno Mars. That is on the way this hour. But coming up next,
I thought I was cool. Turns out I'm not up with the times, Lauren.
Oh.
I fear you might be. I need some
Oh.
education about
Okay.
something I'm seeing on the streets of Melbourne.
You got it.
rug up. Sheer cold out there, Melbourne. 3 at the moment, tops of 18 we're going for. Mr. Cool, what do you got?
Speaking of cool, yeah, you're right. I'm seeing a lot of something pop up right around Melbourne. I'm not too sure, and I need Lauren's thoughts on this, but apparently,
Not sure. Apparently,
Apparently,
it's popping up right the way around the world.
didn't start in Melbourne.
it's a Melbourne thing.
No.
Well, I
it's
just
not a
assumed
Melbourne
it was a Melbourne thing.
It's in Melbourne now, but it's not a Melbourne thing.
Now, Jase,
La Poqueta.
Fast
have you
the pasta.
heard, if I say Le Boo Boo, what do you
La Boo
think?
Boo.
La 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 boo boo.
La Boo Boo.
Never heard of it.
Labubu.
You've never heard of Labubu?
I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
Now, Labubu is, because I'm reading it from a sheet, because I had absolutely no idea, is a grinning gremlin plush toy which hangs from handbags and what else, Lauren?
Well, it doesn't. You get it. So it's like I think you get it from like Pop Mart stores. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're getting. So it's like a little toy.
Oh.
and then you can hang it on your handbag. You can hang it
So
on
it's got a
So this is mine.
keychain type
This
thing.
is Labubu.
Oh, you've got
there's
one.
a Labubu.
Oh, you've got one.
Very
We've got
hard
one.
to get.
Hang
Now,
on.
why are they so notoriously hard to get? And,
like-
how do you get one?
Well, people started putting them like in street style, I think, photos on like Birkins, like $100,000 handbags,
Oh.
and they'd have a Labubu on it, on like a Bottega handbag that have their Labubu. And then Kim Kardashian posted her bag with like 8 of them, and then everyone wanted them. But
It's
you
just
couldn't
a
get
little-
them.
It's a stuffed toy. Can I get it
It's
like
like
Big
a little
W?
stuffed toy that it's like an evil looking, tiny little
And that's an
Pop Mart toy.
that's a real one. You can't get knockoffs.
No, this is a real. Oh, I don't know. This is a real one.
Oh, you'd be able to
That's
get
why
knockoffs.
my friend said don't cut the tag off, so everyone knows it's a real one.
I've seen them all over team.
But you get them in. They come in like this packet, and you don't know what you're getting.
I don't get it.
So it's like
What would they be worth?
a Tarzo.
How much?
Well, I don't know. Mine was given to me by my friend.
It's just a matter of time, I'm told, before you fall under the spell of its googly eyes.
So can I buy one today? Is there somewhere I can go and just buy one?
Or do you need to buy a
you have
handbag?
you have to like. No. They don't come with a handbag, but they're so in demand. People are like are putting on Airtasker for other people to line up for hours and hours and hours to
13,
get one.
24, 10 if you have got a Labubu.
Do you have a Labubu?
Or
Now this is mine. I think mine was called pistachio or something.
pistachio.
And there's little outfits for them, and they look evil.
So is it a TikTok thing as well?
But
it must be.
Have a guess who gave me mine.
Oh, here we go. Paul.
As if Paul would know what a Labubu is.
Your fiance screams Labubu.
Have a guess who
Oh, there
gave me
they are.
mine.
Can you put Labubu Melbourne price?
So see on the top left there, Jase.
That's the box they
in the
come in.
box, and then you open it, and it comes in this like foil Ziploc
Like in its home.
But where are we buying it from?
So this isn't kids.
from
this
Pop
is
Mart.
Pop Mart. Go to Pop Mart.
Oh no, there is one in Melbourne.
56 to
56
$250
bucks.
to $250.
Yeah,
so this isn't kids. This is adults.
yeah, but kids sort of want them too. But Elliot gave me one.
Oh, Elliot Garner.
Stylist to the stars, Elliot Garno. He was sort of an early pioneer in Melbourne with them.
Oh, he's probably got shares.
And he bought a box of 6 from somewhere overseas, and then he was like, you can have one.
So is it like
and
a-
this is the one I got. But then I came home and my dog had it in his mouth, like a dog toy.
Oh, that's not good. That's
It was a
no.
little,
So
little
is
worse
it-
for wear, my Labubu.
Is it like a Tamagotchi?
It doesn't do anything. It's
Is it
just
like
cute.
a troll?
I don't have the $100,000 handbag to hang it on.
It looks like a troll.
Yes.
A troll doll.
It's the
But I mean,
2025 troll doll.
Your sons go and collect. What are the cards they collect, Jase?
Pokemon.
And there's they still in Pokemon.
Oh, mate, Pokemon's where it's at.
Is it?
Pokemon back.
Pokemon is worth a fortune.
Is
went,
that like the shops that people are breaking into to get the rare Pokemon?
Yes, yeah. Luna Cards, Centre Road, shout
Yeah.
out, Bentley East. Gabe and the guys down there know them quite
Right.
well.
Oh yeah.
Mate, you go in there, it's like playing the stock market. Like, Huddy
that's-
sold all his cards, walked out of there with $1,000.
Yeah, see, that's what Labubus are.
Right.
So I think you can get them in all shapes and forms, but it's the soft toy, this little thing that everybody wants.
Now, Lauren, you are a style icon in Melbourne.
Look at me in my leisure wear this
Are
morning.
you going to be putting your Labubu on your handbag?
Well, I think see on these photos here, they're on like very expensive designer handbags.
Yeah. So the question remains: are you going to put it on your handbag?
No, mine's been a dog toy for some time now. I don't think it's.
I don't get it.
Neither do I, mate.
I'm telling you, people.
I need one though.
Yeah, Clint, do you want to put this on
It's
your
FOMO.
designer handbag?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You should stick it on
Look
the front
at the
bonnet
little
of your car.
outfits, though. They're so cute. $138. It's a lot, isn't it?
$138?
Well, your kids are paying thousands of dollars for cards.
I don't spend that dress on my kids. I'm not going to spend that dress on my Labubu. Hey, keep listening to Bruno Mars. So when you hear Bruno Mars, give us a ring, get on the standby list here at Nova. Guys, some chest cam footage from the Popo has been released and been going viral on the TOC. It's over 2 police officers, a highway patrol unit that pulled over a guy. He wasn't doing chap laps. He was more just like doing doughies, or not doughies, but burning up and down Chapel Street
They're
at
not
high
pulling
speed.
people over for chap laps. Are
No,
they?
Nah, you
not
can do as
chap
many
laps.
chap laps as you like. I'd rather you didn't, though, because it does congest the traffic.
I was the
around
king of
But
chap
you
laps.
can't even drive fast on Chapel Street because you can't move.
Well, this guy was, like trying to
Be a hero.
bit of a burnout. Hero, like that sort of language, right? Stop being a hero. This is what the cops have been praised for online, the way they spoke to the guy. Take a listen.
Do you just think it's cool and you think that all the girls are going to go, oh, look at this cool driver?
Really.
Well, mate, It's not cool. You don't.
You look like an absolute. Can I just say what you look like an absolute douche, mate. That's what you look like, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm being polite about that as well.
Yeah. Hey, Cody, just consider, mate. You're in a built-up area.
Yeah.
Good on him.
They sound like his dad.
There's a bit of truth serum for the
He
boys.
also went on to say, mate, grow some brains. All I
love
want
that.
you to do is grow some brains. You're carrying on like a 14-year-old behind the wheel.
I think that's good rather than them acting like RoboCop.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Was he speeding? Allegedly speeding.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
filmed
here
it?
we go. Here we go.
No. I'm casting my mind back to when I was that age and the silly things I
How
used
old
to
was
do.
the driver? Do we know?
Is
The
it
alleged driver? Oh, my God.
teenager, just got his license.
What were you doing?
Oh no, I had a hotted up Ford Laser.
Did you?
Did you have a subby in the boot?
It's a Ford Laser.
Did you have a CD stacker
Yeah, yeah.
in the boot or
did
in
you
the
have
car?
a CD stacker?
Yeah, mine was in the front though, like in the next to the steering wheel. The stereo was, but the people who had it in the boot, I was full.
Did you do chap laps?
Nah, but I lived just off Chapel
Oh, yeah.
Street.
When you pulled up at home, did you take the face off the car radio?
Yes,
You know, he could
yes.
take it off and keep it in
Oh
like a
yeah, no,
sunglass
I
case.
didn't do that.
Yeah, I bought mine
I
from
think mine was
Strathfield Car
built
Radio.
into the car.
And you'd always have a mate that would go,
Jase.
I know how to install it. And it would go all day and it never worked.
You know what you do there? You drive in and drive away.
Strathfield Car Radio.
Because they were the ones that were like an aftermarket
Yeah.
product, and you could take just the face off. But my friends would take it off and put it in the case, and then put it in the glove box.
I
I'm
know,
like, but they're just
mate.
going to steal it out of the glove
It
box.
made no sense.
That's where the CDs went. That's where the book of CDs.
Yes!
They went in the
CDs.
glove box.
Did
The
you ever
burnt CDs, mind you.
did you ever take your Ford Laser down to, like on a Thursday night in the shops, like a abandoned shopping centre or one that's closed? All the Ford Laser owners would be
Oh,
down
yeah.
there with their boot open, showing off like their car
Doing
radios.
what?
Like, in Brisbane growing up, Thursday nights, like in the local shops, they
But
do
what did you
car
open your
meets.
car boot up for?
So you could show off your subby.
Oh. No, we didn't
Oh.
do that in Victoria, I don't think. Did we?
Yeah, can you imagine me down at
down at
Kmart
Chadstone.
on Thursday night in the car park showing off my subby
Came up, Billwood.
in my Toyota Corolla Ascent hatchback?
Was that what it was?
Yep.
Sick.
Sick.
An Ascent.
All the girls leaning on the boyfriend's cars.
Well, Dad was in cars, so Dad and
you
I,
had the
I
latest and the
I
greatest.
wanted an Echo.
What's
A what?
A Toyota Echo.
They were so cute,
Oh,
and Dad
yeah.
was like, "Nah, you need a bigger car. I don't feel like you're safe enough in that." But I really wanted one, so I got a bigger one.
You know, my sister's always wanted Mazda. I think Mazda brought out a Mazda 1 or a Mazda 2,
Mazda 2s were cool.
and it had under the driver's seat, it had a little drawer to put your high heels. And there was a magazine slot in the glove box,
Oh,
purely targeted at young girls.
Really?
that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. See, you'd open your little
But you
drawer.
know the issue is because it is really hard to drive in high heels. But did you know you're not allowed to drive in bare feet?
What?
Yes,
I
I,
think
did
it's
know
illegal
that.
to drive
I
in bare
feel-
feet. So you're like, well, I've got my heels on, and you take them off, and then you're supposed to put
I'm a
another
better
shoe
driver.
on.
You,
Yeah, I
feel,
would've
you
thought-
feel the
No, I'm pretty
vibration of the
sure.
car.
I would have
Someone
thought
check that.
more car
I
control.
think it's illegal
Yes.
to drive
Yeah.
in bare feet.
You can feel.
Let me check.
I
You've
mean,
live Google.
Feel what? The accelerator and the brake.
You feel
It's a
the
hard-
energy.
hard job.
Live Google.
I know it's illegal to leave your window down.
What?
Like if you go into the servo and not lock your car and it's all open, that's
Yeah.
illegal.
AI says it's not illegal to drive barefoot, but it's not recommended.
You can't. It's very tricky in thongs.
I think
Oh,
bare
yeah.
feet would be better than thongs.
100%.
Yeah.
But driving in stilettos is...
Well, I think kudos to the cops.
Yeah, good on
the way
cop.
they dealt with that.
That was good.
Bit of a heads up, if you're on the Western Freeway, we had a call come through before. Anytime you want to join the show, actually, 132410. Pete from Melton said he saw about 30 fire trucks heading in to the city, driving side by side, no sirens, but lights on, all for a very good reason.
CFA gathering in the city, CFA farmers as well. This is to protest the state government's new emergency services and volunteer fund. It's a new levy which is being introduced. It's going to gross basically an extra $2 billion. But clearly people are furious, especially farmers and those who live in regional Victoria,
So
because
what is
they'll be forking out for a levy which helps fund the CFA.
And the farmers have to pay for it.
Yep.
Because what is their argument saying? Well, it's rural properties. That's where the CFA.
Rural and regional Victoria are the ones that are going to be stumping up for
But
our
our
CFA.
farmers are doing it so tough
Well, they
now
are.
anyway.
And someone who will be at the protest this morning is Wimmera farmer Andrew Wiedemann. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we all?
We're
We're
good,
well,
Andrew.
thank you. You on the way to the protest this morning?
Yes, no, I'm already in the city and obviously doing a bit of media around this morning. But, we've got quite a lot of people coming from all parts of Victoria. But I want to make it very clear, this is every asset owner here in Melbourne is also affected by a more than 100% in most cases increase in their own Shire rate notices for what was formerly the fire services levy component. But now what the government has done is actually put all of the emergency services in under the one umbrella, and it's now increased that. And for us as farmers, we had a 75% increase on the fire services levy last year. It was 189% more this year, and expected, in my own case, we're going to be going from 25 grand in fire services levy to well over $50,000 in the space of 12 months.
Stupid question. Before this got raised, who was paying for it?
So originally, the fire services levy was actually paid by everybody that owns the property anywhere in Victoria. And now what they've done is bundled all of the emergency services in, which was funded from consolidated revenue. Now, look, I know the listeners know quite well, and we all know quite well, how bad the government's been in its expenditure, its management of expenditure on big projects where they've overrun. And now they're trying to tax all of Victoria.
Yeah, it's clear that your blood's boiling, Andrew, and for good reason, because you're hurting, right? How much are you and your friends and family hurting in the regions?
Well, I think you're going to see that expressed today. I mean, we're already 40% up on numbers of trucks. I just heard you mention there's 50 coming in from the Western Highway. There's another 40 coming in on the Calder, and then there's another 25 to 30 coming in on the Hume. And you've got to remember, we've joined today with all of the Melburnians here, the United Firefighters Union, Peter Marshall's group. We're combining with them in this rally, and they've been amazing in terms of helping and supporting all of the people that we all work side by side together with.
Yeah, and I just want to remind people, for anybody who'd be stuck in this traffic on the way to work, right, going, bloody hell, is this really that important? How have we got to do it?
It really is that important.
Yeah, you guys get hit with these levies. Your costs go up. It's going to be handed down to us, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, but everybody sitting in the car that owns a property in Victoria, they've got a 100% increase as well. So they've all got a stake in the game here. Absolutely they have. And that's expected to keep increasing. And this was normally, all of these services were funded from consolidated revenue. Yeah. And the insurance component until 2012 used to be charged intermittently. But look, it was a fair system we have in place under the fire services levy component, but this has just been an absolute cash grab by a broke Labor government.
Andrew, outside of this, our farmers are in the news a lot at the moment because Victorian farmers are doing it bloody tough. We've had no rain. We're hearing about it a lot more. There's huge issues with livestock because there's not enough feed. How are you going? The reality of this is really grim, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it is. I mean, combined with poor government policy putting pressure on a lot of people, the mental health and well-being of the state is really under pressure. And not only farmers, you've got the impact of all of the ancillary businesses that are attached to agriculture right across Victoria are also suffering a lot of mental health stress at the moment because people are not spending any money either.
No,
I mean, even here in Melbourne, there will be businesses that are suffering because of poor government policy and the expenditure, and we don't have the cash in our pocket. And guess what? We just got another lot taken out.
There will be some people, though, Andrew, that say, why do you have to shut down the city?
Look, there will be plenty of people, but we have to make a point. I mean, and the point will be made quite strongly today, and I can probably guarantee you that this will be a day that historically you'll be talking to your grandkids about, because this is the day rural Victoria has woken up, it's coming to the city, and it's here to make a stand. And we'll be back.
Powerful words.
Repeal it. It doesn't. We're asking for a moratorium and a parliamentary inquiry into the effect today, and that's what our ask is today of the government.
All right, Andrew.
Well, thanks for jumping on, Andrew. I hope it's safe out there and everyone looks after each other as well.
Yeah, just take it easy on the roads. A lot of emotions.
I'd say avoid the city.
Yeah, absolutely avoid the city if you can.
If you can.
I love our farmers and they are doing it bloody tough at the moment.
This is Melbourne's Nova 100. It's a beautiful voice.
What a voice.
What a voice.
What a voice.
When's Wicked 2 come out? It's already shot.
Is there a 2?
Yeah, they've already shot it. It's in the can.
Kidding me?
They filmed it at the same time.
Is there a Wicked 2 in the theatres?
Well, it will be, yeah. Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
I mean on the Broadway and all that.
Oh,
Is
no,
there an
I think
actual?
that-
Or is this just an adaptation?
No, I'm talking movies, not theatre.
Oh,
Yeah, like they
Oh, so-
filmed the second movie.
because is the movie based on the theatre production?
Yeah.
Is it?
Which is the prequel
So-
to The Wizard of Oz.
So the theatre could
Isn't
do a version of the second movie,
They won't. They'll stick. That's the thing about the
like the
theatre.
Harry Potter one.
They stick
6,
to the
7, 8,
classics.
9, 10.
Yeah, no, it won't be a two-day part.
You know what I want to buy tickets
Special.
for? You know when
go.
they get the orchestra to do the music in a movie? In
Oh, yeah.
September, they're doing
They
Top
do Love
Gun
Actually
Maverick.
all the
That's
time.
cool.
Yeah, they do at Christmas. Yeah, they're
That's
doing Top
very
Gun
good.
Maverick. So you watch the
MSO.
movie, then the full orchestra play all the
Yeah,
music.
that's cool. I like that. I always say I'm going to go to those things, then I never do.
I'm
But
the
I did do
same.
the Disney concert. That was
You
good.
did too.
Disney
And you went to
concert was
Les
great.
Mis the other day. You were a real thespian.
Well, Les Mis was like a concert, not like a play.
It was a stage
Are you
extraordinaire.
going to go still?
I really want to go. We must go.
Hey, we have all been away a little bit. We've all been travelling. We were up in Cairns the other day,
Yep.
which would have meant Lou had the house to herself, although
Yep.
she had the children. You weren't there. I had a few nights here last week where Paul was away and I had the house to myself.
Oh,
And I was like, I was sad. I get sad when he goes away. I'm like,
Absolutely.
oh, I get lonely. And then the day he's gone, I'm like, how good is having the house to yourself?
What do you do?
Now, you live with your sister.
I
Glenn.
do now. Yeah, I've got a
Do
housemate.
you ever have days where she's not there?
Yep.
And do you just
Every now and then.
feel free?
Yeah, I do. Well, I'm a bit of a clean freak, so when she's not there, I like to clean up and
Is she
make it all
messy?
spick and span.
yeah,
and-
is she messy?
I wouldn't say she's messy, but
It's just someone else's stuff.
stuff in your space.
So you can just watch what you want.
It's the same with Paul. Like, he leaves his shoes next to the car, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's our house. Do whatever you like. But when you notice it, when they're not there and you're like, I can do whatever
So what do you do?
I
Do you
want.
veg out?
Well, the other day I sat on the couch for like 2 hours and like in the daytime with a big fluffy rug and watched a movie at like 2 p.m. Just me and the dogs, and the fire was on.
Now, if Paul was there,
Nice.
would you feel like he was judging you?
No,
Like,
but
get a
he'd be
job.
taking phone calls and he'd be like talking,
There's a race coming up. Put it on.
interrupting my episode of Lioness.
breathing loudly.
Well, just being there, he'd just be there, which is nice sometimes.
What are you watching?
Sally
Ah.
Jesse Raphael.
And then you got to pause and then you rewind.
What's this about?
Oh,
Hang on. Hello,
is that
Jimmy.
Nicole Kidman? Is that Morgan Freeman? And then it was like 4:30 and I had dinner.
4:30.
4:30. I was hungry.
You
And I
was
was
earlier
like,
than my 3-year-old.
yeah. And then I had a hot shower and I was like, well, it's 5:30 now and I'm just going to go to bed.
At 5:30?
Yeah. I closed all the blinds. I had a candle next to the bed and I continued to watch Lioness in peace and quiet on my own until I just drifted off to sleep for the night. Was
Blow the
living.
candle out?
Yeah, blow the
Yeah,
candle out
good,
before I went to
good,
bed.
What
It
do
was
you-
living.
what do you do,
I had the
Jase, when
heater
you're
so
alone?
high, the
Here we
house
go.
was warm where Paul gets hot. So the house was like, it's like when Jase isn't in this studio, how warm and toasty is it in here?
Yeah, we love it. What do you?
There's just
you know
something
what? You'd
amazing.
Be a deviant.
No, I'm not a diva. Well, yeah, like
you are.
After
Yeah,
the
see, there
first
you
10
go.
minutes, then like I
10?
came home the other day, and just as I'm turning into my street, I get a message from my wife, and she's like, "Hey, babe, I'm out at this appointment," and I lit up like I'd won
3 kids at
Powerball.
school
Yeah, everyone at school.
Wow.
I drove in the gates like I've won Powerball.
in the gates. Wouldn't it
Do
be
you have
nice?
gates?
No, anyway,
And then
I was like, "What am I going to do?" And I thought, you know what? I've never just gone for a swim on my own.
With no kids
if I
yelling
go in
at
the
you,
pool,
Dad,
Marco Polo, play. Oh, Dad, let's do rockets. I'm just gonna, and I just sat in the pool
were
on
you,
my own.
just skinny dip.
were you fully
No,
clothed?
I was boardies, and I just floated around on a lilo.
No one talking to you.
None.
Heaven.
Corona in hand.
Oh, you even had a daytime beer.
Yep. Thought screw it.
What time was it? Just after work, 10:30 in the morning.
It's been cold in Melbourne recently too. How are you? Jumping in the
This was
pool.
a couple of weeks
Oh,
ago.
was it?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
the heater on.
No, he'd have the heater. He'd
Yeah,
have
exactly.
that solar
Barmy.
heating. Oh, no, you wouldn't have
He
solar.
can
You'd have
afford it.
gas. You'd be
He
a
can
gas
afford
guy.
it, yeah.
Yeah. How good is it? I know our producer, Brody, he loves sitting down at his dinner table and having dinner nude when he's on his own. True or false?
You still got the glass table?
Glass tabletop, nude down the bottom.
And he has dinner on his own.
That's
To make it look bigger or smaller through the
Naked.
glass?
Naked.
Has a magnifying effect.
Thank goodness
There
for
is
that.
just, I love Paul.
It's very disappointed when he wheels out from the table. Oh.
I love Paul to death, but my God, having the house to yourself is just
Put on some tunes.
something
crank
else.
some people
Because
crank
Paul
that-
always tells me the music's too loud.
Hey,
You've been
13,
in my house when
Yeah,
he
I
does
have.
that.
13 24 10 is our number.
What do you do when you have the house to yourself? What is it? Are you a nudist? Maybe, like Brody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, our dogs aren't really on the couch kind of dogs, but when Paul's not there.
Oh, I love...
dogs on couches.
Mate, they'd be
Come
having a
on,
party.
cuddle up.
13 24
Dog
10 to
on
join
the
us on
bed
the
as
air.
well.
In return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Now, that is clicking awesome.
Confession line.
Melbourne, what do you do when you're home alone? What do you like to do when you're home alone?
Yeah, what is it that you do? It's the confession line. Something you can only do when you've got the house to yourself.
My eldest, we leave home alone now and then. Like, he's now at that age where you trust him. We've got to run down to the shop and...
Oh, like if you're just doing...
20 minutes, half an hour.
You got to have a cap on that stuff.
Yeah, and we'll leave like a phone so he can ring us.
And you've also got to never tell him how long you're going for, so you might just be 1 or 2 minutes. You got to surprise him sometimes.
That's good.
Because if he's like, I've got half an hour.
So I spoke to my sister the other day and they went away for the weekend. It was the first time my nephew was left home alone.
For the weekend?
For the weekend.
How many friends did he have over?
She swears to God she heard a girl's voice in the background.
100%.
Good on him.
100%.
That's what I thought.
All right, on 13, 24, 10. What do you do when you're home alone? It can be as innocent as letting the dog sleep on the bed.
Vanessa in Essendon, what do you do when you're home alone?
I am a 50-year-old divorcee with 4 girls aged 15 to 10, and I have them every second week.
Yes.
And on Monday nights when we change over, I actually deadbolt the door at 5 o'clock and sit in front of it with a glass of wine.
Yes.
Yeah, sing it, sis.
And do you just listen to the sound of silence?
Oh, yeah. It's like that, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, literally.
Just one glass, Vanessa? Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Well, that would be telling, but maybe a couple or more.
Good girl.
I mean, you love the kids, right? But how nice is just having a bit of silence?
Absolutely.
No arguing, no bickering.
Steph in Werribee, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
We're good. Are you home alone often?
Not that often because I have 5 kids.
Ooh.
Wow.
So when you are home alone, what do you do?
So I actually go around to each of their bedrooms, fling the door open and go, hello, because there's no one there.
Just to hear the sound of silence.
Yes.
Do you still laugh by door 5? Like you're still getting a kick out of it?
Oh, I do, completely. Like, it's just so amazing.
And then what do you do? Just go and lie on the couch?
Oh, watch TV without, iPads in the background and noise and... Oh,
how good.
Just amazing.
Oh, mate, it's the noise. I felt like I was at a casino the other day. The 3 kids are sitting around the table and there's 3 different shows on. I'm like, how can you hear what you're watching?
Yeah. I know.
That.
There's a lot going on.
Hey, Crystal.
Hi.
How cold's Yarrambat this morning, by the way? Must be
freezing.
freezing.
It was -1. It was so icy. It's
Beautiful
crazy.
up there, though, up near Healesville. What do you do when you're home alone?
I sit on the couch. Close all the blinds, sit on the couch and watch Christmas movies with a nice chai latte.
At any time of year?
Any time of year. When no one's home, which is rare, but when I do, that's my guilty pleasure.
Crystal, I think you're my spirit animal. Christmas movies, I come good during Christmas season.
Even on a hot day? Like you'll watch a Christmas movie?
Yeah. Well, Christmas is hot in Australia, so generally you watch Christmas
but 9
movie.
times out of 10 the movies, they're snowing. Or,
Yeah, I
you
know, but
what
that's
mean?
why it's so nice. Close the blinds. Crystal knows what's up.
Oh, here we
Can't
go.
even see the sun shining outside.
This will be fun. Let's go to Templestone. G'day, Dale.
Morning, how are you guys?
We're good.
We're good.
What do you do?
Well, I love doing my housework when it's hot. It is the best feeling. You get in the shower, you can scrub it, you don't have to worry about your clothes getting wet, getting dirty.
Oh, you do the housework in the nude.
Oh, you're
I
nudist.
do the whole housework in the nude, especially when it's hot. You don't have to worry about sweating.
Oh,
and then once
my.
you're done, you go and have your shower, get out, have a glass of wine.
You're just mopping the floor naked.
I want to be careful.
Do you
with
close the
vacuum.
blinds?
Sometimes, but I have got netting. You can't see through, but it is so soothing.
How many people do you live with normally?
Normally 4,
Yeah.
but one comes and goes every now and then.
So
But
how often do you get the house to yourself?
not very often, but I try and do it at least once a month if I can.
Have you ever been mid-nude clean and someone's popped home?
No, but I did one day forget that I had bras and knickers on, ran out to the clothesline to grab something, and over the fence there was the council mowing the lawn.
That'll do it. And the Amazon package delivery will get you as well.
Yeah, at least you have bra and knickers on.
Look, I don't
She's
know.
a nude. Well, that's not nude.
I
but-
have no idea what Dale looks like, but for the entirety of that call, I could imagine someone who I think looks like Dale cleaning her house nude.
No, remember when your cleaner got naked at your
In
house?
my shower.
What? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, to clean
Well,
the shower,
so
she got in and showered.
Naked.
Naked
Oh, yeah.
in his shower at his house because she says that's the best way to clean the shower.
She BYO'd
That's not normal.
the towel, though.
You know what?
She BYO'd. Well, yeah, she can't be
Yeah.
using your towel. And
I
making
actually
it.
think that's genius because
It's not
I
normal.
remember getting domestos on a nice top and it was ruined.
Oh, yes.
You get the bleach on the top.
I
and
don't
stuff.
know.
But
If I
remember
came
we had
home and my
callers
cleaner
and
was
people were
nude,
like, yeah,
it's
my
fine
cleaner
in-
does it too.
No.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what?
It's fine in
we
your
had
own
callers
house.
at the time.
Other cleaners-
People are doing it. I'm telling you.
Oh, we're coming back
If I
to
came home and my cleaner was nude in the shower, I just don't know.
What does your cleaner look like?
who cares? I'll just be happy they're cleaning it,
She's
not me.
lovely. She still shouldn't be nude in my shower.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. Hey, one of our favourite segments is coming up. It's guaranteed to put you in a good mood if you're heading to work, and especially if you've got kids in the car. Words You Can't Say is back, and it is on the way.
Yeah, it's where we laugh with you, never at you.
Exactly.
Sometimes at you, but usually with you.
Let's go to Officer. Morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. How you going?
We're good. How are you
How are
doing?
you?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Have you done school drop off yet?
No, on my way. Traffic's awful. It's a 2-hour round trip, so good time.
Every day it's a 2-hour round trip.
Every day. Yep.
Wow,
The things we do for our
Stephanie.
kids.
Yes, you're a good mum. How old are the kids?
We've got a 10-year-old and almost 8-year-old.
So hang on, and another 2 hours in the afternoon?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Good time.
At least in the mornings you can listen to us, hey?
Oh, it makes
That's
it worse.
it. That's it.
That's
Yep.
on an hour?
Let's see if we can win you some cash this morning. That
I
might-
mean, that would make the trip a lot better.
All right, let's do it. We've got 3 questions lined up. An easy one for $50, a medium for $500, and a tough question for $5,000. And I believe you want to play for $5K today.
Yeah, why not?
$5,000.
You know what? Stephanie might know this.
Right. I did.
Yeah, Clint, I reckon you might too, Stephanie.
Okay.
Oh, fingers crossed.
It's gettable. It's gettable. For $5,000, you're going to hear a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1. You need to answer within the 3, 2, 1. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Stephanie, you ready?
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. So ready.
For $5,000.
Which artist's latest album is titled The Secret of Us?
3, 2,
No idea.
1.
Oh, no idea.
You're going to kick yourself.
Clint, you knew.
There she is. Just played at Rod Laver Arena.
Gracie
Abrams.
Thanks anyway, guys.
Oh, no. Shame. I
all right.
thought you
It
were
was
going to
my
get that.
Yeah. No. Oh, well.
You know what? You can't go away empty-handed. We've got to give you something. If you're spending
Yeah.
4 hours in the car every day,
I agree.
you need to treat yourself. Would you like a gold GHD?
Oh, very nice.
Oh, my God.
Or-
That would be amazing.
Otherwise, I got a $200 Kogan voucher as well.
Go GHD.
Let's give it
I
both.
think I go to the GHD.
Give it
would be
both.
amazing.
The $200 Kogan
There you
voucher.
go.
That's coming your way. Kogan.com helps you get what
Thank
you
you
want
so much, guys.
for less. That is clicking awesome. That is all yours.
They're amazing. Thank
Oh, my
you.
gosh. And the gold GHD.
Yeah.
They're
I
awesome.
need one of them. So,
I've seen them in the office and I keep going, can I take that?
I know. I'm the
And they
same.
keep saying, no.
Yeah.
No,
Leave
you
it.
can't take
It's
that.
for Stephanie from Officer.
He was like 15 years old, so I can show that.
There you go. Well done, Stephanie. That gold GHD is coming your way. GHD Futurescape Collection. Advanced tools in ethereal, out of this world shades.
Hey, guys.
You have beautiful straight or curly hair. Do you know
Talk-
GHD stands for
Good hair day.
Good Hair Day?
Does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What do you think it
nor
stood
did
for?
I.
I didn't know.
GHD.
I don't know.
Didn't know.
Good hair day. There you go.
Hey, people are being yelled at supermarket checkouts, aren't they?
Jase. I got yelled at. And I didn't realise until now why.
And I think
At the
it's
checkout.
I think it's justified.
Well, is it?
Yeah. What we're about to chat about, I knew that's how you're supposed to do it.
I did nothing wrong.
You used to work at a supermarket. You
Oh,
should
not
have
when there
known.
was self-checkout. He's not that young.
Clint Stanaway.
Yes.
High school job. Where'd you work?
Safeway, now Woolworths.
Right.
You're in fruit
I
and veg,
dabbled
weren't
in,
you?
I did a shift in the deli. That was a bit hard for me.
Oh, what? Slicing the ham.
No, it was too much work.
Was that because when people go, oh, I want about 300 grams,
exactly.
you're like, oh, gee.
100%.
How
You just
much-
glad wrap
how
that
much
stuff.
do
Just
I
put it
need?
away tonight. Like,
Yeah, it keeps for a while in the big fridge. For a while, not for
But
not
they
for long.
normally slice on, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's a fresh slice job off the.
The slice
you know.
would be fresh.
Did you ever almost lose a finger on the slicer?
Yeah, I wasn't very good at the slicer either.
I'm
so they
shocked.
moved me into the grocery department, which was stacking the shelves. And
Oh,
then
yeah, I
I
could
got,
see you doing
and
that.
then I was so good at that, and I got an upgrade, and I became a register boy.
Right. Oh, well, you'll be able to weigh in
Was
on
that
this.
an upgrade being a checkout boy?
Oh, yeah. If you're packing the shelves, there's no trust.
No.
Right.
A Melbourne woman has gone viral on the TikTok. She posted this video about an altercation she had at Coles. Oh, sorry. I want to see if you can weigh in on this being a former supermarket staff member.
I said, "Can I help you?" "Excuse me, ma'am. It is an illegal offence not to scan your toilet paper first." I looked down at the toilet paper, I looked up, and I said, "Get the away from me." I said, "Sir, it is one thing to have to scan this myself and also be an employee here without being paid, but it is another for you to tell me how to pack my bag."
Oh,
a
she's
bit scary.
angry.
Did you get that vibe?
Oh, she got a bit of a potty mouth.
So what happened? What's the
So
issue?
She said,
Apparently.
"Get the out of here."
I have to pack this
Myself?
myself. What was the
Ain't
issue?
nobody got time for that.
So,
What was the issue?
so
It's illegal not to scan your toilet
Okay,
paper.
well, illegal, I don't think
illegal's
the term
not the
they
right
shouldn't
word.
be
She's
using.
put a bit of mail.
Well, it
on
must be
frowned upon.
illegal if she didn't
But
scan it and just
this
left.
makes a whole lot of sense, Lauren, because I was at Coles in Richmond the other day on Swan Street, and I was checking out. I was scanning a can, or I had a can of no, it's not a can, a crate of Coke Zero.
Oh, yeah.
with
Like a
me,
box?
a box, and a basket.
And what else did you
This woman bounded up to me, and she said, "Excuse me, make sure you scan the bulky item first."
Oh,
And I was like, quite taken aback. I was like,
why?
well, I didn't ask why. She offered it. She goes, "Because I'll reach my KPIs." And I
What?
thought, what do your KPIs have to do with me scanning my box of Coke Zeros?
What do you mean her KPIs of
Well,
what?
their argument is they came out, a spokesperson said, "We like helping our customers with bulkier and heavier items. That's why we like these used to the checkout first." They also claim a lot of people forget to pay for them or leave them in the basket at the end.
Well, my friend was telling
here
you
we
guys
go.
before in America. He's Australian, but he just moved to America, and he rented an apartment, and he went to Target or one of those big kind of
Walmart.
homeless stores, and he bought all the things,
Best
for
Buy.
little things for his house, sheets and a whole bunch of stuff, towels. And he bought a doona. And you know how they come in like the big
Yeah, the duvet.
plastic zip
Yes.
bag, and he put it down, and then he did the checkout and scanned everything, and he paid, and then he walked out with his big bags full
Forgot
of
to
stuff
scan the-
and the doona, and he hadn't scanned the doona.
Which is what they're saying. People
Yes.
forget the big item.
Wait for it. He got citizens arrested and put in American prison.
America!
And it was late in the afternoon, so they couldn't get like an American legal aid. So he got sent to the jail and had to spend the night in prison.
America.
In America.
What are you doing time for, mate? Stole the doona.
I know, and then he couldn't even use his doona. He said he got there, they put him in the orange
Wow.
pajamas.
Oh, he got free
The
pajamas.
full
mugshot?
thing, the
Was he-
mugshot, and he got a pillow and like this tiny thin mattress thing that they give you. He was like, couldn't even use my doona that he stole. I'm like, well, you stole it.
No.
He was like, I didn't steal it.
Excuse
I
me?
just should have scanned it first.
Can I have my doona if I'm
In
spending the night?
jail overnight because
Imagine
he
if
couldn't
I went
call
to jail
anyone
for my Coke Zeros.
because he just moved there. He didn't know anyone's numbers.
I remember when we do the weekly shop at Franklin's.
No
And-
frills.
Yeah, and we'd have to get chlorine for the pool.
Oh,
and you'd
could
put
you
it.
get that at a
get that?
supermarket?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
used
had
to be
to
able to
get
get
that
it
from
at the
the pool shop.
supermarket. No, you used to be able to get it from the supermarket.
How random.
And Mum would get me to chuck it under the trolley. You know how like you
Oh,
could
yeah,
store
yeah,
something
I know
under
the
the
one,
and
yeah.
the amount of times you get home and go, oh, for
Forgot.
chlorine, forgot to pay.
Does anyone work in a supermarket and can confirm why you would have to do that
Yes.
first?
13 24 10 if you're a checkout operator.
Probably the Coles variety, because I think this is a Coles issue.
Right.
Surely that'll be the same.
I
But
just
toilet paper's not heavy. She
Well-
must have bought the 48 pack.
Oh, that's degrading walking out with that, isn't it?
But you get a little handle with it.
I know, but you sit there going, it's so much cheaper. People are
Is it
going to see
bec-
me walk to the car like
Yeah.
I've got a bowel problem.
If it's a bulky item, do you not have to put it on the scales? You know how the bag
Oh.
weighs what's in there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I give you a tip with the scales? Checkout operator told me this one day. You know when it comes up where it's not registering? Just push down on the scale and let go. Just to...
No.
Give it a-
It has to. It weighs it to make sure you're not scanning the wrong
I
item.
know, but sometimes if it's like too
Well, here's
light...
one for you. As an alumni, if there was a customer that was annoying me,
Yeah.
I used to put my hand on the scales. So that their cashew nuts cost
That
an
is
extra
the most
$13.
expensive tomato I've ever
You're
bought.
kidding.
Morning, everyone. It is right on 8:30. Coming up next, it is our favourite segment that we laugh with you, not at you.
That's right.
Words you can't say.
It affects everyone.
Exactly. And God, we've had some crackers in the past.
Yeah, I can't say caterpillar.
Sorry?
Caterpillar. I can't say it.
Caterpillar.
Like a creepy crawly.
Brooke.
I do not have high cholesterol.
Morning, Maddie.
I don't like bibliography.
Biography?
Or bibliography.
Biology.
Bibliography. It's the second one that
Bibliography.
guy
That guy.
That guy said.
That guy said bibliography.
There's a sale this morning which is on in my news reads, which is advertising forklifts.
Sorry.
And I've
Oh,
struggled.
yes, I've heard you struggle with the forklifts.
Morning.
Forklift.
Forklifts.
The forklift.
It's just hard to get your chops
Is it a
around.
fork lift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forklifts.
lift.
So it's got a fork and it lifts.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I always thought it was a
Listen in
cliff.
when I do the news. It's
Sorry, what?
horrendous. A what?
Hang
A
on,
forklift.
what? What do you think? A
I
cliff.
always thought it was a fork cliff.
Cliff.
With a T as well. Oh, no, is there a T? No.
Yeah, it's a
No.
fork, as in a knife and fork.
Lift.
And
Well,
then
that
a
makes
lift.
much more sense than a
'Cause you know the
fork cliff.
fork goes like that and it goes.
Yeah, it's a fork
And it
lift.
falls back off the cliff. 13.
Lift.
A
Clever name.
forklift. Hard to
13.
say when you
Does
put an
what
S
it
on it
says
as
on the
well.
box.
Forklifts.
13 24 10. We are doing words you can't say. In return, hey, this is cool. We got $250 Lego packs up for grabs. 13 24 10 to join us. A word you can't say. It's coming up after Imagine Dragons here on Nova.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons.
It's words you can't say.
Despicable.
Words you can't say. We are laughing at you.
No. We're laughing
It's
with you, not at you.
You buggered that up.
Well, to be fair,
Sometimes we laugh at you.
You do.
But not always.
not always.
Especially if you're sweet and young.
Exactly.
We would never laugh at you.
Yeah, but if you're old and bitter, oh God, we'll go to town.
All right, Alicia, good morning.
Hello, Alicia.
Hello, talk to us.
Alicia?
Alicia.
Good morning.
Oh, we got you. We got you. Is there a word you can't say? And can you throw it in a sentence for us?
On my pancakes, I like to have syrup.
Sorry?
Syrup.
Listen to her laugh at
Say it
herself.
one more time. On your pancakes?
Syrup.
Do you ever go to the
Sure.
pancake parlour or do you try and avoid it at all costs?
Depends.
Can you say I like maple syrup?
I like maple syrup.
Syrup.
I mean, at least we know where
Syrup.
you're going.
Cute. I liked it.
It's not bad. Not bad. 13 24 10 is our number for words you can't say.
Kieran in Broadmeadows, can you throw your word you can't say in a sentence for us?
Well, yeah, I go to Alcoholics Anonymous, and the whole program's about anonymity, and I can't even say the word the program's based on. It's not a good start, is it?
Anonymity.
I love you.
Can you say it just one more?
Anonymity.
Can you say anonymous?
Anonymous.
Yeah,
you got there.
You go to Alcoholics Anonymous, and the whole program is based on anonymity. Say the whole thing again.
Anonymity. I can't say it.
One more time, Kieran.
What, the word?
Yeah. Or the sentence.
Yeah. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Good on you, Kieran.
I love you, mate. 13
Good on you,
24
brother.
10
Hope AA's going well for you too.
is our number for words you can't say.
Shanae in Dingley, morning.
Morning.
Can you put your word in a sentence for us?
I'm going to go eat Vietnamese food tonight.
This
A
comes up a
lot
bit,
of
doesn't
people
it?
struggle with it. Say it
Yeah.
again. Where do you get your rice paper rolls?
Vietnamese.
I had it last night. Delicious.
Did you have a banh
I'm
mi?
I'm going to Vietnam in a week, so it's going to be a
Oh,
struggle.
no. That's
Well, you can
not
probably, you don't need to ask for a Vietnamese restaurant in
No.
Vietnam. at
No,
least.
just ask for a restaurant.
Ask for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Smart. You should move there.
What's the go
I had vermicelli, by the way.
Vermicelli, yeah.
in France? Do you just say fries?
Yeah.
Fritz.
It's not French fries.
No.
No, you said to say Fritz.
Fritz.
Fritz. Right. McDonald's, I'd say a large Fritz.
You'd probably say fries, to be honest.
Fries. But no, you don't need to say French fries in France.
Right, gotcha. That was my question.
Tina, you no doubt have a word you can't say. Can you chuck it in a sentence?
Yes, I love to travel in my caravan.
What about the old Cavaran Park? Do you ever go down there?
Oh, I've been to a few caravan parks.
Where's your favourite caravan park?
Oh, it's got to be up Wangaratta way.
You know what other Cavaran Park is really good? Wye River.
Oh,
Yes,
don't.
I'm hearing amazing things about
I'm
this.
looking at that for Christmas.
They're apparently booked
It'll
out.
be booked by now.
Mate,
but
it's
Well, now
booked.
that you're talking it up.
I'm
No,
telling you, the
special
Wye River
place.
Big Four is where it's at. And the pub is right there, and it's excellent.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there
People
goes the
go
rates.
fishing and
Rates are
swimming.
up.
It's a great
and-
what is it? A great
Yeah, what is it there, Tina?
what is it, Tina? What sort of park is it?
I think it's a caravan.
No,
she
Tina's gone.
Louise in Seaford to finish us up. 13, 24, 10. Words you can't say. Use your word in a sentence.
I put my groceries on the Kavala belt.
Whoa, hang on. Say the whole thing again.
I put my groceries on the Kavala belt.
I thought
Conveyor
groceries was
belt.
the problem.
No,
not
it's the conveyor belt. Yeah.
Conveyor belt.
Kavala
Yeah.
belt.
Koala belt. Mm.
The baggage ones at the airport throw you as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The conveyor belt.
Excuse me, which conveyor belt's my bag coming out of?
The hardest one for me is still I actually don't know how to say it. The sauce. The
Oh, really?
Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. I can say it, I can repeat it, but when I read it, my brain, the brain to mouth situation doesn't work.
And the four cliff.
The four cliff.
What about that? You're being serious with us?
Yeah, she thought it was called a four cliff.
forklift.
Not a forklift.
Not a fork. Lift.
Wow.
Just gone. 19 to 9.
Well, sorry. What experience do
Oh,
I have
careful,
with a
Clint.
fork?
Lift.
No, I'm not going to put my foot in it like you did earlier,
No,
Jase.
no. Tread lightly. No, there must be a big sports story breaking.
Must be.
Must be a huge sports story because he's the best in the biz.
Yeah, my great friend and colleague, Tony Jones, joins us. First and foremost,
TJ.
TJ. Good morning.
Good morning.
G'day, guys. It's can I just say this is just like a great morning for me. To actually be on, the greatest FM breakfast show in Melbourne, that being the Clint, Jason, Lauren show. I just find it fantastic.
Thanks, TJ. Well, we're glad you found the time for us this morning
TJ's
because you've been busy
He's
this morning.
pulling a shift on AW a bit later today. Do they play that song on AW?
No, in fact, I thought that was hold music.
No, that's the songs we're playing. We've got the Kid Leroy coming up. You'll love that.
Hey, we just looked up at the Today Show, and look, someone who works on Weekend Today, we do some quirky stuff on Weekend Today. What were you doing on the Today Show? It seemed like you were talking about a cow.
Well, fortunately, it was the real Today Show and not Weekend Today. Right? Let's just say that.
Shots fired.
How do you feel about Today Extra?
No, don't answer that, Tony.
Today Extra. It goes on a bit, doesn't it? But look, I don't know. I still don't know. I can't work it out, all right? Now, I would like to think I'm reasonably switched on, but when I got a text from the Today Show producers saying, can you come on, I just assumed, okay, well, it's been a while. It must be a big story. Maybe they want to talk about, state budget, okay? Maybe they want to talk about the farmers' protest, or maybe the AFL, which is in disarray at the moment.
Yeah.
But when
they
I
were all
came
at the
in,
pub last night. Maybe they wanted to know why Andrew Dillon was at the pub with the coaches.
shouting, I hope. But then when I got the brief and it was about bloody stolen plastic cow or something, I'm like, what am I supposed to...
No.
What do you want me to say?
What's happened?
So the other thing, Tony, is that this stolen cow that is all over the Today Show as breaking news, it was stolen a month ago. It was on the 27th of April last year, and they've wheeled you in a month later to talk about this big breaking news story.
Well, hang on, Clint, I wouldn't laugh too much. We sent you down to Warrnambool once to do a story on a whale.
Sorry?
And the story had bobbed up on YouTube 3 years earlier.
Oh, Channel 9's
We
where all
still
the
put it
breaking
to
news
air.
in. But what's actually happened? So there's a fiberglass cow in Truganina that's been stolen last month, and the police need our help.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Look, I mean, clearly there's a lot at stake here, all right? Because This is central to our whole justice system here in Victoria. I thought they'd beefed up law and order. All right, but these offenders, I can only say shanks for nothing because you've put us back to square one now.
Dad.
You are milking it now, TJ.
I am, I know. But look, how they actually got to remove it, I don't know. All I know is it's gone, okay? But the good thing is that I'm sure it'll come back because Jacinta will slap a levy on stolen fiberglass cows today. And then when they do get the offenders, they'll probably be released on bails anyway.
Oh.
Are these all the same gags you dropped on the Today Show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you guys are laughing better, so thanks for that.
So do you have no idea why you asked to cover the story?
Actually, no. I'll get to the bottom of it at some point, yeah. I mean, it certainly ranks right up there with some of the big ones I've done over the journey.
No, I saw you flogging Peter Brock's car the other day.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, well, I wasn't flogging it.
No, but you know.
Well, if you've got a lazy 800,000, it can be yours, Jase.
Look like a tight fit, like the car.
Tight fit?
Yeah, just like you look snug in the passenger seat there, Tony.
Oh, thanks, Twiggy. I didn't realise that...
Is he a bit beefy? He's saying TJ's a bit beefy.
No, I'm just saying they didn't make the
He's
interiors
looking good at the moment.
like big back then, like spacious. It was like a tight little...
Is there a Simpsons episode where so you laughing at me? I'm a big man in a small car.
Size of my automobile. Good on you, TJ.
Hey, did you get an invite to the steak night last night with the AFL coaches?
To the what, sorry?
Did you get invited to the dinner last... Oh, you're not across that story, just the cow.
Steak.
No, I am. Yeah, it was at the pub in Fitzroy. The
Builder's Arms.
Do we know what the chat was about?
Great pub.
Great pub.
Well, it's just an opportunity for the AFL to get together with the coaches and say, look, share your grievances. I mean, normally Gil McLaughlin had at his house, remember that, Clint? And all the coaches would roll up and we'd assess who had the good bottles of red or not.
Because everyone would come armed with a bottle of red.
That's cool. He'd have them all over the house.
Yeah.
And
don't you guys do that?
No. Tony, let me tell you, these rats roll into my house and I can't get them out. I go to bed and have to leave them there because Clint will never go to bed.
It's true. It is true. Yeah. Hey, Tony Jones joined us on the air. Always
Thanks,
fun, TJ.
See you soon.
All right, see ya.
Keep us posted on the cow.
Please.
All right, I've just got to go and try and lose a bit of weight now or something.
Oh, here we go.
Jase, now you put him in a bad mood and I'm going to cop it today. Thank you.
Don't take it out on Clint. You look lovely.
No,
You're looking lean.
Won't. For the 3 hours that he's here, I won't take it out on Clint.
Morning, Melbourne. Kid Leroy, girls. Just gone 9:06. That's it. We are getting out of here. Remember, avoid the city if you can today. The firefighters protest in the city, or the rural fire trucks that are heading in.
It's well underway. They're rallying against the emergency services levy.
Traffic's a nightmare.
Yeah, traffic in and around the city is going to be pretty grim today.
Do a Yui. That's a Yui job.
Yeah, it's a work from home job. I wish I could work from home.
I'll go a longer route sometimes as long as I'm moving.
Yeah, I'm a bit
it's
sane.
the
You know what I
still
mean?
just frustrating. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Drive a long way.
Hey, have a great day, everyone. We are out of here.
This sunshine. I know it's winter sunshine, but it's beautiful out there.
What an amazing day.
It is nice. I mean, there's something about the crisp mornings. Invigorates you somewhat.
Should we go to the town?
I've never seen Jase wear tracksuit pants.
He's wearing tracksuit pants. It's thrown me too.
It's thrown me.
Must be cold because he's a shorts guy.
I had shorts laid out.
Are you
going to
go and cuddle up at the tarn?
And I jumped out of bed. No, it's too hot for that.
Are your legs feeling warm?
Yes, cozy. Hey, have a great day, everyone. We're back tomorrow. $5,000 up for grabs. Your chance to win your way to Bruno. We will see you then. Bye.
Jase and Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.